I do a prediction series to close out the end of the year. It involves not only a series of predictions for the coming year, but also a look back at my predictions for this year and an accountability of what I predicted. Let's dive into my predictions for 2023 and see how I did. This is the Business of Tech. Did you know that 95% of cybersecurity issues stem from misconfigurations, often caused by human error? That's where LionGuard comes in. Their industry-leading configuration change detection and response platform automatically documents your systems, enabling you to stay ahead by alerting you to any changes. You can also audit and assess user accounts, reconcile billing, and continuously enhance your customer's cybersecurity posture. This also helps you maintain defensibility for cyber insurance and compliance. Curious to learn more? Just head over to lionguard.com/MSP Radio and discover how LionGuard can make a difference. So here are each of my predictions from last year. 2023 will be a year of a down market. I'm going to say I got this wrong. I could rule lawyer this one and make some argument about the mood of the market. However, the reality is that IT services are selling solidly, the tech job market is still pretty tight, and overall, the US economy is creating jobs. Inflation is not nearly what anyone thought it would be. By most metrics, it's a great economy. Let's trade not on mood, but on facts. I'm predicting the metaverse will be a bust. Yeah, this is proven out. AI has swept this one away from a hype cycle perspective, and those companies who spent so much energy here, Meta, don't talk about it anymore. Now, that's 2023. Put a pin in that when I get to 2024. Next prediction, there will be continued hype around MSP M&A, yet the numbers will not change by any order of magnitude. The MSP M&A market has 90+ platform players, and if you want to sell your MSP, there are buyers. But the key point I was making here was magnitude. As a percentage of the market, it's still relatively small. So I got this one right. That said, I want to bring up a key change. Last year, I talked about how private equity-backed MSPs were not outperforming. This year, they are. That's important. I think that's a combination of scale and business acumen achieving that performance. Private equity-backed MSPs are starting to show their capabilities, and they're formidable. My next prediction, sustainability needs to move forward, but it won't. Much. And it didn't. I got this one. I interviewed Larry Hahn from Schneider Electric, and he validated my thinking that this isn't a big push in the US. Listen to that interview if you want to learn more. There is an opportunity here, but it's pretty focused. Focused isn't bad, it's often quite good, but it's not widespread. First, Enable will go private. I got this one wrong. I still think this is the way this will play out, but I was wrong on the timing, which, means I'm wrong. Disclosure, I'm an Enable shareholder. I'm not going to roll this prediction over, mostly because I've made the prediction and you can watch for it. I think this will happen. Now, my second prediction for the channel, Huntress and Auvik will be unexpected acquirers. Now, if I'm joking, the moment I made this prediction, they were no longer unexpected, making me automatically right. But more importantly, let's break down the moves. Huntress acquired Circula this year. In 2023, Auvik acquired Sasleo and Borgent at both international SaaS firms, and they expanded their network management capabilities. I'm going to take the win. Search engines will be recognized as a new attack vector. In 2023, search engines were indeed an attack vector for cyber threats. The use of search engines such as Shodan as a potential tool for opportunistic criminals and security researchers to identify exposed services and warn their operators. Additionally, emerging threats in 2023 included AI-enabled attacks, data poisoning, and SEO poisoning, with some experts citing the potential for hackers to use search engine optimization poisoning to redirect users to malicious websites. Yep, I got it. My next prediction, something will break out of the horribly named automation wave. Well, I got this because of generative AI. The links between AI and automation were quick. Asking AI to build automations is real, from Zapier to ConnectWise to enable scripting tools. Next up, AI will deliver something significant in IT services. ConnectWise Sidekick alone makes me a winner here. Kaseya announced CooperBots, and I think they're not quite in the market, but enough to cause a win. Enable slid in under the wire to launch generative AI scripting too. Atera joined the club as well, promising 10x boosts. This isn't even an exhaustive list. I'll note that my ears perked up the most with ConnectWise's offering. The 4-day work week will get a big sponsor. So Kickstarter, DNS Filter, Bolt Financial, Shake Shack, and Augury are all adopting the 4-day workweek model and hiring. Additionally, a small manufacturing company in Ohio, Advanced RV, has found real success with a 4-day workweek and has no plans to revert to their old ways. Furthermore, several U.S. companies such as Awin, M-Train, Monograph, and Nectify have trialed or permanently adopted a 4-day workweek. Even larger companies like UpLevel have permanently switched to a 4-day workweek after a trial boosted productivity and work-life balance. But I'm going to take the loss here because I expected someone with a more household brand to do it. That said, the data says they should. Companies that invest in people with upskilling will be more successful. According to the Harvard Business Review, investing in skills learning enabled workers' performance and reliability, leading to improved employee engagement and retention. A report from 360 Learning emphasized that successful upskilling programs prove that employees don't need to job hop between companies to advance their careers, leading to improved employee performance, faster decision-making, and better problem-solving. Sounds like I got that one right. Austin McCord will enter the MSP market. Well, I was wrong. My thinking was correct, and Arnie Bellini has made his presence known about his plans to re-enter the market in 2024. I just thought it would be Austin. Right idea, wrong person. Ransomware will still be a thing. Okay, this was an easy win with something of a gimme. My next prediction, the security talent gap will also stay the same. All right, see the previous one? That was also an easy win. Next up, SaaS dominates, and the cloud will be the have versus have-nots. This is starting to happen. Here's the rub. I don't think I can measure this as I look back on the prediction. So I'm going to leave it as neutral because I can't measure it. That said, a generation of new providers are now building advanced solutions and they've started coming into light. Listener, let's take this one off the table. And finally, one more channel prediction. Kaseya won't go public. I got this one right. I didn't see this as a good IPO year. Frankly, I've been proven right broadly. Let's all ignore the noise, everybody. And I want to talk about several 2022 rollovers. In 2022, the rise of the consultant will be notable. As we go into 2024, I realize I can't possibly measure this one. But this resonates in all my conversations with organizations, but I'm still going to take it off the table. But keep it in mind. In 2022, those ransom payments won't go unnoticed by governments. I'll predict an outright ban. Maybe not across all industries, but there will be some that it will be taken off the table for. The US government has not implemented an outright ban on ransomware payments, but it actively discourages such payments. Ann Neuberger, Deputy National Security Advisor for Cyber and Emerging Technology on the National Security Council, stated that the government would rather have organizations reach out, ask for support, and recover quickly after a ransomware attack. The International Counter-Ransomware Initiative has also endorsed a joint statement declaring that relevant institutions under national government authority should not pay ransomware extortion demands. Additionally, the United States and a consortium of around 4 countries have pledged not to pay anymore those demanded ransomware attacks. So I'm going to take this one off the table and not cheat by giving myself the win. And I want to look back on a 2021 prediction I rolled over. Criminal negligence charges will begin to be filed against those who fail to effectively handle cybersecurity at the SMB level. I don't feel right rolling this one over again. I'll take the loss. Intellectually, I'm right, but maybe I'm not. While we'll be watching the SEC's moves on SolarWinds and their CISO, Tim Brown, to see what happens. Disclosure, I'm a SolarWinds shareholder. The SEC filing charges against the CISO are a big deal, however. So my record here is 11 wins, 5 losses, and 3 I've taken off the table. In 2022, I was 6-5, so my career is stronger with 17 wins and 10 losses. But this isn't about me. It's about how you can take some actions. And so what are those? Providers should continuously monitor emerging trends and be ready to pivot their strategies and offerings accordingly. A dose of healthy skepticism is valuable. I'm looking at you, metaverse hype. Regardless of your take on private equity, the success of PE-backed MSPs underscores the importance of scale and business expertise. MSPs should focus on growth strategies and operational efficiency. For smaller MSPs, this may involve seeking partnerships or considering mergers to leverage those economies of scale. The link between AI and automation in IT services is becoming more pronounced. Providers should explore how AI can enhance their automation capabilities, offering clients more sophisticated and efficient solutions. The mixed results on the 4-day workweek trend suggest there's interest, while it still needs to be mainstream. Providers should consider flexible work models to enhance employee well-being and productivity, which could also be a selling point for talent acquisition. And finally, providers should invest in continuous employee learning and development programs to improve their service quality, innovation, and employee retention. Your most valuable asset walks out the door every evening. You need to invest there to keep the ones you have, find good new team members, and grow your team by investing in it more. Tomorrow, we'll make some predictions for 2024. I'll talk to you then. Are you ready to unlock the power of seamless payments? Look no further than Gazinta Payments, the ultimate solution for hassle-free transactions. With Gazinta Payments, you can wave goodbye to headaches caused by strange domain names and confusing redirects. Instead, maintain your brand's integrity and enhance customer trust with a payment experience that seamlessly integrates with your own domain. So, why wait? Visit GOZYNTA.com/payments and discover how Gazinta Payments can transform your business. The Business of Tech is written and produced by me, Dave Sobel, under ethics guidelines posted at businessof.tech. If you like the content, please make sure to hit that like button and follow or subscribe. It's free and easy and the best way to support the show and help us grow. You can also check out our Patreon, where you can join the Business of Tech community at patreon.com/MSP Radio, or buy our Why Do We Care merch at businessof.tech. Finally, if you're interested in advertising on the show, visit mspradio.com/engage. Once again, thanks for listening to me, and I will talk to you again on our next episode of the Business of Tech.
Part of the MSP Radio Network.